Molly, Molly, hey girl. Good morning, everybody. I am chilling here on the front of my porch. Um, Getting ready for another day in the market, guys, and getting myself motivated to go on this run. Right. Hey, you want to say hello? You want to say hello? You want to say hello to everybody? You want to say hello? Mm-hmm. I know. All right, guys, let's get it on and popping. Let's start the day. And today's going to be about risk management. All right, see you guys at market open. Hey, what's going on? We got that run in. Time to start the day off. They say the market is 6 months forward looking, right? So you kind of just plan and put little breadcrumbs into the market, and then when you actually get the news, when you actually get that momentum, that the reasoning or whatever, you're already positioned. You know, day traders, they wait for the momentum to strike, and then they pounce on it, which is fine, which is why that is a different skill set than swing trading options.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Options have the ability to turn a little into a lot, and very fast too, and very surprisingly, right? So you want to put yourself in the position to take advantage of that, as opposed to chasing. Because once you start chasing as a day trader, you know, the market makers can definitely hype up the implied volatility at the same point in time. Good morning. At the same point in time, and you could actually lose on theta decay even though the price is going in your direction. So we're going to start off today's video for sure with looking at the market and checking out the positions that are very heavy, oversized. I don't have any oversized, but that are just heavier, that I'm going to keep my eyes on just in case they start going against me. I can get rid of them right away. But all of my options have time, so I'm not really worried. That's why this strategy is for the 9 to 5, because you don't always have to be looking at the market consistently and constantly. You just have to tap in every few times a day, right? But let's go ahead, get a little bit of coffee, and get ready for the market open. Yo, what's up, beautiful people? Got my nice little breakfast here, some oatmeal and some fruits, and coffee's coming soon, whenever that comes. And I did already have a little bit, so I'm not really super amped yet. But we got 7 minutes till the market is open, and we had some home data sales. GDP is tomorrow, so home data sales, I think, is also um, it really doesn't move the market that much. It's gonna come out in 37 minutes. It's not. It can move certain stocks for sure, certain indexes, you know, but for the overall market, not really. GDP is going to be way more important. And then I believe unemployment maybe on Friday. I have to double check. And that's the way, the type of trading I'm going to teach you guys is like the the initial position that I made yesterday and on Monday. That's my risk. Basically, when I buy a 40, $50 contract, a $20 contract, a $80 contract, that is my risk. That is what I am willing to lose. I'm gonna be very patient, right? The opening is coming. It's upon us. I'm gonna be very patient. What up, Leon? You guys can see all the babies today. And we're just gonna wait. What I'm gonna do today is I'm not opening up any more new positions. We're gonna wait. I want to see the data that comes out tomorrow, right, before we make any crazy decisions. So uh we're gonna go over the portfolio and just see what we like and what we don't like yet, and kind of aim and gear it towards what we're gonna look at. So
Basically, I'm going to show you how to manage the portfolio when a lot of things are moving very, very fast. So let's just jump straight into that. So, um, here you could see I got all my positions here and I kind of I opened it all up so we can see what's going on. So what I usually like to do is to make sure with the net liquidity I can see what are my higher positions. Starbucks is a high position, Netflix is a high position, SLB, Avago's here. All right. What am I? So those are the top ones. So I'm up on Starbucks just a little bit, down on Netflix. We saw that coming. Now we can look by plan. Snapchat is up 18%, TLT is 16, CVS 15, UPS 9. So I'm not gonna grab at any of these small gains yet, right? And I'm not also gonna sell some of these um, small gain winner or small losers. I'm not gonna sell them yet because the play hasn't played out. We haven't even gotten the numbers. The first week is not even done yet, right? So if I take a small loss really quick on this Netflix put because I was wrong about the top, then I take that small loss, right? If I was wrong about Avago, same thing. You take that small loss. Another thing I like to sort it by is days, right? As you can see, I don't like to hold positions shorter. Once we get to 30 days, that's usually when we cut it off. Because once you get under 30 days, you lose to time decay. Once you get under 30 days, you lose to time decay. Say it with me, guys. Say it with me. One time, one time, one time. One time for the camera. One time for the camera. Once you get under 30 days, you lose to time decay, okay? So that's what we want to avoid. So that's when I usually want to say, unless we're in the money. That is the one rule, one exception is if you're in the money, right? That means our targets hit and we're still in the money. Then let's see what another 10, 15 days are going to do. I really don't like to hold until the last second. We'll see. We'll see. Um, that's when you really, if you lose the momentum, that's when the option really will kill you. So you want to make sure that you don't lose to time decay. So Netflix is a little bit of a priority, right? Netflix is a little bit of a priority, and so is Abigail, and so is Starbucks. These are my top three priority. They also have higher position size, right? They also have higher position size, and so yeah, let's take a look at all three of those. Then let's see how we're panning out. Let's go ahead and we can look at the fixed charts. This is so Baba. The reason Baba's up, Baba is actually red right now, right? Which we said we wanted. We said we wanted Baba. We said we wanted some Chinese stocks, right? So the China stocks all pulled back, Baidu and Baba, but I still think October is going to be bad. So I'm going to wait. They're on my list. Baba and Baidu are on the list. I'm just going to wait for them to pull back through October. So not gonna jump into them just yet, just because they're down 2-3% right off the open. So let's take a look at Netflix. Netflix pre-market still up here. It's going up, all-time highs. It's still doing very good. It's still doing very good. So it's doing better than expected. Um, this could take a little bit longer to play out. If we reject the entire candle in the next 2 days, that would be the best case scenario. If we close up here and then we start up here and into next week we end and it basically engulfs the whole candle, that would be the second best scenario. And other than that, that's another week of holding this. That's only another week of holding this. What else we got? Avago. Let's check out Avago. Avago, I wasn't really confident in a setup to begin with, so I would not care if we got rid of this at the end of this week, to be honest. 'Cause that this one we could just reassess. So market just went open, so let's go ahead and just jump to here really quick. So as you can see, Netflix is down. Just oh no, nope, the Netflix puts are coming back up. We're up 10, $11, so that is reversing. So say like right now, I'm like, well, how do you know what's moving right now? We can go on the day. What's moving the highest? So right now on the day, SLB is up the most, right? So it's up 25 bucks, which is 13%. We got Netflix up 11 bucks, so that's coming back. We got CVS up another 10. So the CVS contracts are up 26%. Now, if we wanted to just see who's our highest and best winner so far, we got CVS at 26, Snapchat at 20, SLB at 11, right? Nothing to really grab at yet. You don't want to grab at your wins and anything that we're getting beaten down on. Let's see our worst positions. Yep, Avigo, Netflix, Snow, and then the rest are like twos and fives and 10%. So we're just chilling. We're chilling. Guys, doing nothing is doing something. That is very important to understand in the market. Doing nothing can lead to a lot of gains, can lead to saving a lot of money, can lead to losing money. That's true too. But doing nothing is sometimes doing something and sometimes your best play. So right now, patiently waiting, right? None of my positions are expiring anytime soon. I got 51 days on this Netflix, nothing to worry about. We're just going to wait and let the day play out. And that's why this is an ideal approach to those who have 9 to 5s, other responsibilities. Maybe you have to go take your kids to the daycare right now. You can just pop this up on your phone really quick. Did anything crazy happen over the day? Did anything jump up like SLB? Maybe SLB had another 6% jump. These contracts would be up maybe 60, 70%. That's maybe something to grab at, right? Other than that, we're just chilling, you know? So 2 minutes in, I've already made that decision to just chill on today, wait till tomorrow. Bam. That's how you avoid the headaches, avoid the day-to-day crazy action, and Snapchat's up even more. At the 30% mark, don't really care. I could have bought more. I only bought two contracts at 32 bucks. So we'll see if it gets up to I really want it to be 100%. That's how you stay, that's how you really really do wonders, is if you be patient, you get your 100%, you sell. You can take the 30%, but why? And we'll get into that. But that's it for now. Let's go enjoy the rest of our day. I'm gonna obviously keep looking at the market because I enjoy the market and I have other accounts. But um let's I'll catch you guys later. I'll be back. All right, guys. I did want to just come on here really quick and let you know that I did take a position 20 minutes later or whatever, and that position is going to be TLT. Um, why TLT? TLT is the Fed does the interest rates, right? It's September 25th, and I started a position about a day. Was it yesterday? I started it yesterday, right? So today it actually dropped and gave us another opportunity to average in. So I averaged in. Average price now is, so I have two contracts, still sticking to the rules, The overall position is at 222, less than 10% of the portfolio. Um, I have 114 days, 114 days till it expires. And this is the TLT play, right? So here's TLT on the chart. Um, TLT is kind of down here. It's under its 1 hour, 200 moving average. I don't like that. However, I'm noticing this triple bottom here, right? And or it could also lead to an inverse head and shoulders because this shoulder might match this shoulder. And also this will be the head, which is lower, right? Um, and it kind of did pull back pretty heavy off of that 101 down to the 98s. So I would say this is a good time to finalize the position, right? So if it continues to keep selling off after today, especially after the GDP numbers tomorrow, if the GDP numbers also state that the Fed can continue to hold interest rates, right? Then this will be bad. Then maybe they don't. Then that's when the number for the next month is going to be like, oh. Maybe we don't need another 50 basis points. We need 25 basis points and or not even another cut, right? So that would be the scariest part about the position. But we all know that they were initially for like most of last year saying that they're going to start cutting interest rates towards the end of the year. Then the end of the year came, and then they're like, no, maybe the beginning of next year, right? So they've always been moving the goalpost on cutting the rates, but they finally did it. So that should alleviate the pressure that is on TLT. So you kind of got to know what's going on a little bit, but over time you'll start understanding what plays to flock to, what plays not to flock to. The goal of this is to show you guys money management. The goal is to show you guys the power of options and the power of patience. All right. Um, that's the only move I'm making today. I am going to, for sure, for now. Let me just look at let me just look at, let me look at here. Do we want wait? I think I put Wayfair on here. I think I did. No, Wayfair's on the watch list. It's not on the, ooh, but dang, that is juicy. That is a juicy demon candle that formed in 30 minutes. So that should have some continuation, and it's coming from the daily 200. So I mean, it is going to hit this 8. So I'm going to take this as a note because this is a pretty big drop. If we do get bad numbers, right, and the whole market pulls back tomorrow, I think Wayfair will be a nice downward play. So let me just go ahead and write that down. But I'm not making any moves because that is still speculating that tomorrow changes the whole dynamic of the market and we go down, right? So not going to make that move. Um, no, there's some good red in here, but we can be patient. TNA, I do want some TNA. This is kind of ugly though right now, so we'll wait till the end of the day. Maybe at the end of the day, I will average into my TNA position, because the options will be cheaper than they are now. Even if if it stays right here at this price and if it stays here, like it hits this bottom and just kind of goes flat and flat lines all day, the options, even though the price is still the same, the options will still be cheaper by the end of the day by a little bit as opposed to by a lot. Only if we had a huge move, right? That's when the options really gain that premium. And as we're talking, TNA is getting a nice boost, right? But we're still going to be patient. Still going to be patient. But yeah, that is it. Gonna hit the gym today for sure. Um, also got to do some packing. I'm about to start traveling soon again. I'm gonna love that. And that's it. See y'all later.
A what up? Little midday review. The account is down. It's down 4%, I think. So we are down about $80, right? So from overall all-time highs from 3,000, we're down $80. I can post it, but yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. All right, we put some positions in. Most of them were calls, thinking the market's going up, right? But the market has been stagnant. If you look at the last 3 days, SPY has really done nothing because it's waiting for numbers that are tomorrow. I put in a few acorns into the market to see where we go. Kind of a speculation play. Tomorrow we'll get more insight of what's going to actually happen. So I'm chilling. Not all positions are down. I have a good amount that are up and a good amount that are down, right? The object is the ones that are up. Once the ones that go up, they go up big. The ones that go down will not hurt me that much because I already limited my size when I took the first entry. So I can't lose that much more of that money than I put in already, right? That is the name of the game. Put your faith into the market and keep moving and adjusting. So, but that's it for now. Just a midday update. About to hit this gym. get a little workout in, then do some shopping. I gotta go get some stuff because I'm about to start traveling again. So I'll see you guys, and then I'll see you guys later.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are at 326. We have what 34 minutes left in the market. And we are down on the day $42 and on the overall positions on each, that's all overall just from open to now 54. uh, Giving us down 3% on 1300, right? So we still have a lot of buying power, still available. We're not in over half, right? Because I said I wanted to wait. Thursday and Friday will be very, very important. GDP tomorrow, and Fed Chairman Powell actually speaks. He actually, I just looked at the list. He's actually going to speak at like 9:20, 9:30, like right before the market opens. We'll have the numbers at 8:30. The market will digest it. The market won't really digest it. It'll make the initial move, then it'll digest it, and then Fed chairman will speak, and then the whole day the market will still be digesting the data, and then also into Friday where we will get the core CPE numbers, which is also a key market driver. So the next 2 days will be very crucial. That that being said, I believe we will see some more downside to this portfolio. Why? Because I've already kind of said this. Uh, September is one of the worst, historically the worst days of the months. Worst September is one of the worst months historically for the stock market, and October is one of those as well. It follows right behind September. So those 2 months are coming up. I could have waited to start the challenge in, during that time, to show you guys, the best portfolio performance, right? But we're gonna go through the lows, and we're gonna come out on top going through the November and Friday or November and December stock market push rally, Santa rally, all of that good stuff. So not too worried about the effects that are happening right now. Not too worried about it at all. I did make another. So I showed you guys the TLT. I did take another position, and that was TNA. TNA is that small cap position where I believe that the market for or the money for the rotation that will start towards the end of this year and go into next year will be from the big caps to the small caps, because the small cap companies do benefit the most from lower interest rates. So we'll see if this comes true. And so TNA was down, I think is down 2% right now, 2 or 3%, allowing me to buy another contract at a lower price, giving me a better lower average. So going back to risk management, we have a bunch of positions, but if I looked at each of the positions, TLT is my highest at 202. So we're staying under that 10% 300 mark. I won't probably add to this though, because just because we have a max position size doesn't mean we have to max it out, right? So with that max being at 300, 200 is perfectly fine, especially since I have two contracts. The goal is always to have an equal amount of contracts either from starting or averaging in, right? Until you allow the position to start working in your favor, or until the position starts working in your favor. That is when you want to already have your averaged in completed, right? So TLT, we averaged in today. I think the next 2 days are going to be very, very good for TLT and the bonds. So I have my position there. Netflix is a little bit higher than I want it, but I still am believing in that 2018, 2019, no, 2021 high. I believe it was 2021 high. We can look at the charts. That it's only 5 months. Well, it's $4 or $5 over that high, and not really ramping up and really getting over those highs, right? So I think we might see Netflix flip and turn shortly. We got to be patient. Starbucks, Starbucks is there. We already have the two contracts on Starbucks, so we don't need to average in there. Two on SLB, don't need to average in there. We got the two on TNN today. This is more of a position where I could go to four if I really, really wanted to. I don't want to yet because we have Thursday and Friday, as I keep mentioning, very, very important economical days. So after this week, we will get more aggressive in the direction that the market has kind of alluded to, right? So right now we're still playing it kind of on the safe side, but we're still throwing in few acorns into the market to see what we can do, right? Um, Other than that, so as we go down the list, they will get less and less more. So let's check out quantity, right? So we need to get one more Avogo when we get a chance. Avogo will be perfect. If we start seeing some weakness Thursday and Friday, I will double down on that. I'll get my average in price. We're not going to worry about CGC or charge point. We're not going to worry about getting that average in because these are set it and forget it. We have 478 days to see this play out, to see them get some sort of contract with people, earnings killed it, government backing, approval, anything crazy like that, because ChargePoint was on everyone's radar for the last 4 years, ever since EVs was a thing. So would it be crazy that in a month or two, or to a 6 months to a year, we get this news and bam, boom? We never know. Same with CGC. Marijuana is getting legalized all the time. So you just want to be probability, and that is what I'm going to teach you guys and show you guys how crazy probability can be, if you just play probability. I do want another CVS. It did get away from me already, up 25% on it already. I should have just averaged in right away on the CVS because I saw CVS is just good. Everywhere is a CVS in America. Um, Disney, I started Disney. We're gonna wait. Disney still has some weakness. I could see Disney coming back down a little bit, so we're gonna wait to get that average in on Disney. But I wouldn't hesitate to get on. I wouldn't hesitate to add to either of these, because even if I add to either of these at these higher levels, we're still gonna be under, uh, 100, close to 100 here on Disney, and close to 200 here on CVS, which is gonna be perfect. The Netflix is the only one I unfortunately I could add to it. If we start seeing some beautiful weakness, I could add to it, and I would give this position a lot more attention and less room to breathe when it goes against me, right? And that's something you got to understand. If you are feeling strong about something and or over leveraged, you really don't want to be over leveraged. That is how you blow up accounts. That is how you get your emotions in the game. Keep your emotions out of the game. So that is the portfolio now, down 42 on day 3. Not too bad. Waiting for some economical data. I hope everyone's had a great day. That was the end of the market midday action. Not going to do much more from here. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys mañana. Peace.